Good evening and welcome to Inspired by Jazz with me, Teresa. I hope you all had a great new year. The first show of the season, we open up with a fabulous couple called Cathy Cook and Gray Smith. They're a husband and wife composition team, and we're going to be listening to some of their own music and some of the people that have inspired them too. Well, that was Nana with Raul de Souza, and I'm in the studio live this evening with Cathy Cook and Gray Smith. Welcome, both of you.
Thank you.
Hello. Now, I've got quite a few things I want to ask you about, but I know from Gray that track was Cathy's influence. So, Cathy, we'll come to you first and tell me what it was about that track. Not that I need to be explained to, because I found it wonderful. But what was it about that track that's so influential for you?
Well, when I first heard Raul de Souza, I'd already been playing trombone for quite a long time. But I just really loved the kind of slightly funky quality and the smooth tone. I prefer a smooth tone to a raspy tone. And I suppose it influenced the way I actually play trombone myself quite a lot.
It was quite funky, Cathy.
Yes, I'm not quite as funky as that, but I do like that smooth tone.
It was beautiful. I loved it. I'm really pleased that you chose it because now I will listen to more of his stuff. Now, I mentioned as we opened the show that you're a husband and wife team and you do compositions together, not always. My question to you, Gray, is which came first, the romance or the composition? Or the composition, then the romance?
No, it was the composition and then the romance.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you were working together?
Yes, we met at the open band, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
Do you want to tell me a bit about the open band? What's that?
Well, we did a lot of stuff with the open band. Wrote a suite of music
Wow.
with them and recorded their first CD.
And the open band is a large band, isn't it, of mixed abilities?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And that still goes on today.
Yeah,
It's been going for years,
still
hasn't
going
it?
strong, yeah.
How long? Do you know how long, either of you, it's been going?
It must be at least 12 years now, I should think.
It's more than that,
Is it
because
more
they were
than
going before the millennium.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it exists to allow people to learn the repertoire, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it was actually started by two guys who'd been on a course run by the Stables. And on the Stables courses, which were held at Souza College at the time, people were able to learn how to improvise to a wide range of jazz pieces. And then we all came home and nothing happened after that. So these guys said, well, why don't we get together and have an open band where people can just come along that can play an instrument a bit and learn how to improvise and play jazz. So,
Brilliant. And do they still meet on a Thursday evening?
yes,
They
they do.
yeah.
And that's at Great Linford, is it, in the barn?
No, not anymore.
They've moved.
It's at Woburn, isn't it?
Yes.
It's at Woburn.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to have a listen now to the first of Gray Smith's tunes called Seventh Heaven.
Tom Scudamore is back
We're back on a new day with new features and new characters.
every Thursday night at 7 p.m. on Seclo Sounds.
The best time of the day show is a show for young people, combining oddball personalities. We will be having headlines read by Harry, dealing with your problems in agony art, and talking philosophical matters.
Every Thursday at 7 p.m. on Seclo Sounds.
You're listening to Inspired by Jazz with me, Teresa, here on Seclo Sounds. And I'm in the studio with Cathy Smith / Cook and Gray Smith. We're laughing because I was calling her Cathy Cook because I know her as Cathy Cook. But they've been married how long for now?
2 years now.
2 years.
Yeah.
Honeymoon is still there? Yes. Yeah. Okay, well, the last track that we listened to, Gray, that was one of your compositions called Seventh Heaven.
Yeah.
Do you just want to tell me a little bit about that fabulous bass player? Who was it?
That's John Hooton from Baldock. He's a very nice, very quiet individual, isn't he?
Yeah.
But he's an amazing player, really good.
That's lovely, the bass on there.
Yeah, it's really good.
And where's your inspiration for a tune like that?
We were trying to write in 7/4 for a long time. It's part of our campaign to try and make more music in 7/4. And
Is that where the name comes from as well, then?
No. I don't know why we called it Seventh Heaven in the end. It was more like hell for the guys in the band trying to play it, really.
I see. We're going to play another of yours next, Gray. We're going to play Forest Flower,
Okay.
which is quite different, isn't it?
It is quite different, yeah.
Anything you want to say about this one?
Well, in this one we've got Cathy playing a recorder.
I noticed the
Yeah.
recorder.
And we're trying to go for that sort of very simple, with lots of space in it,
Yeah.
natural sounding.
Should we have a listen to it?
Yeah, why not?